Zoltan and the Fortune Tellers. Dreaming of Lemurs. Well, that happened. I guess. I said true facts about dragonflies and damselflies. You come to my show, you learn wonderful things about penises. All kinds of penises. Every sort of penis. We teach you penis. Z Frank, you can find him on YouTube. You should. Funny shit. Wheatus, teenage dirtbag. Carly Rae Jepsen, Party for One. I no longer understand the kids. Everyone heard that and they're all like, "Oh, it's wonderful. I love this. It's great. This is what I'm like. I don't understand you, children. Not anymore. You've made me old with your crazy shit." What? I've had power go out in a hotel room before, and I never occurred to me that I should go downstairs. I just hang out until it comes back on. Why would you go? Especially without putting clothes. Your premise is flawed. Your video premise, it's entirely flawed. It's all flawed. Radio Dead Air. We have lots more to come. Send your requests to requests@radiodeadair.com. We have live What the Fuck is Wrong with You? What the Wuck is Wrong with You? We have live What the Wuck is Wrong with You in about 30 minutes or so. Do stay tuned. So, all right. Let's talk about some gamer nonsense. Yeah, let's do that. BlizzardCon just happened. If you don't know what BlizzardCon is, World of Warcraft. It's Blizzard. And they also do another game called Diablo. Blizzard announced that this would be the year of Diablo. Great fanfare and whoa, the year of Diablo. And Diablo fans got all excited. See, the last Diablo game that came out was kind of a mess. Diablo 3, the most touted feature, the thing that everyone was talking about, was the real money market, where you could purchase in items and weapons and armor in-game, and if you found items and weapons and armor, you could sell those to other players, with Blizzard getting a cut. It didn't go well. People were sitting there dreaming of playing Diablo 3 for a living, killing things and finding good stuff and selling it to other players, and they were surrounded by other people who had the same dream of killing things and selling it to other players, when you could in fact just get the same things by playing the game. Over time, they removed the real money auction house, and the game did improve quite a bit. But what everyone was anticipating with the announcement of the year of Diablo, was that there was going to be a fourth installment in the Diablo series, Diablo 4. That's what everyone was looking forward to. And Blizzard got up on the stage, big presentation, and they revealed Diablo Immortal for mobile. You know, phones. It went over about as well as you would expect. One dude who's become a little bit internet famous for a horrible thing stood up in the Q&A and asked the developers if this was a late April Fool's joke. And that didn't go over well. And since then, the entire Diablo fan base has lost their collective shit. Now, I will be the first to say that a mobile game, especially in the style of modern mobile games, is already a great big red flag. It's a gateway to microtransactions. Straight up and down. Some pull this off better than others, some make it less intrusive than others, some just completely wreck the fucking game with it. Now, Blizzard is owned by Activision, and Activision does not have a good track record when it comes to microtransactions. The absolute opposite, in fact. But there reaches a certain point where my understanding and tolerance for fan backlash drops off. And it's this. Why are you angry? Why are you so lashing out and screaming and just evoking all of these harsh emotions at this company? They're not your friend. They didn't make you a promise. There was no signed contract. A transaction has yet to take place. Now, if this was a game you had already pre-ordered or pre-purchased, if this was something you already owned, yeah, I'd understand. Because, you know, money had changed hands. But this is for a game you don't even have to buy. You don't. There's no requirement. You're not being forced to buy Diablo Immortal. You're not. So why are you so angry? You didn't get what you wanted. Okay, that sucks, but you weren't promised it. You weren't granted it. It was not your birthright. This was not foretold in days of yore. This was not as the prophecy decreed. It's a video game. You have to understand these companies, all companies, any company, any corporation, though you may deal with individual people among it, a corporation is its own kind of entity, and that entity is a sociopath. Because the way the laws are written, because the way companies operate, because of how the interests of the company and its shareholders are prioritized, they will behave in ways that do not make sense to our normal human logic. And they never will. No matter how much you like the product you purchase from that company, no matter how much you have supported that company over the years financially, if they determine that there's more money to be made in a different direction, that's where they're going to go. They don't know you. They don't know your name. They don't know your story, and they don't care. They just want money. There is no compact. There is nothing. Nothing. There's no, and there's also no point in just unleashing anger at it because, well, yeah, they may react a little bit and throw you a bone, but all you've done is give them a different vector to provide them money. What I'm saying here is don't fall in love with things that don't love you back. You may enjoy these stories, but you have no ownership stake in them. The rights aren't yours. If you want something, if you make it yourself, if you've got the rights and you can do whatever you want with it, love the shit out of that. Put your heart and soul into it. But somebody else's, that's never going to belong to you. Unless you have $1 billion and you buy it from them. And that's even if they want to sell it to you. You see what I'm saying here? Don't love these things like you would a person, or like you would a friend, or like you would a family member, or even your pets. Because you know what? Your pets can actually love you back. I know. Companies never will. Franchises never will. Brands never will. And when the anger that I've been seeing coming out of this was, it's like if the anger I've seen when people are cheated on, or when a friend lied to them, or when a family member betrayed them. The kind of investment that's being made in these properties, it's really unsettling. And it's unhealthy. It's bad for you when you do this. I'm not saying don't enjoy this stuff. I'm not saying don't watch or play or read something and find meaning in it. Because that's the whole point. But just because, it gave you something, that does not mean you in turn are its steward and protector. You're not. You gotta draw a little bit of a line there. If for no other sake than your own sanity. Because I tell you what, these companies will just keep doing what they do. People will get fired, new people will get hired, people will leave, new people will come in. The company is the company. It is immortal until it goes bankrupt. It's not people. Corporations are not people, my friend. And reacting to them and to the products they create as though they were people, that's just damaging to you personally. That you're doing yourself a damage. Enjoy these things. Take what you can from it and learn and grow and be a person. But don't throw your entire soul into it. You have to be able to step back and say, well, I ain't buying that. What else is available? Boom. Step back. Disengage. Branch out. Because what I've been seeing has been embarrassing and a little scary. And it makes me feel sad for people who can't just walk away. Our sense of perspective is blown. All that having been said, I would not play Diablo Immortal. Are you kidding me? No. Are you kidding me? No. Maybe I'll see what Path of Exile is all about. No. Are you shitting me with it? No. No. All right, we have lots more to come. Do stay tuned. Live What the Fuck Is Wrong With You is coming up in about 20 minutes. Holy McMoly. No. I'm not on a phone. No. By request, Queens of the Stone Age. Radio Dead Air. No.